Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Respected brothers, respected sisters, may the peace and blessings of Allah be upon you all. Assalamu alaikum jami'an wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jabir ibn Abdullah al-Ansari, famous companion, a companion of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. And Jabir was one who met a number of the Ma'soomeen. He met the Imams up to an Imam that the Holy Prophet informed Jabir, you'll meet, and to send the salam of Rasulullah to the Imam. Imam Muhammad al-Baqir salawatullah wa salamu alayhi, the fifth Imam. Jabir would be roaming in the streets of Medina years and years after the passing away of Rasulullah, and he would remember the hadith of Rasulullah that one day you'll meet his great-grandson. And then Jabir would meet Imam Muhammad al-Baqir, and he would convey the greetings and salam of Rasulullah towards him. Also, Jabir was known and is known today as a famous member who we narrate the hadith of Kisa عن جابر بن عبد الله الأنصاري عن فاطمة الزهراء عليها أفضل الصلاة والسلام. Jabir was also known as one of the very first who would go to the land, the sands, the holy land of Karbala on the events of Arba'een. And he would send his salams and greetings to Abi Abdullah al-Husayn, Imam al-Husayn alayhi salam, and the Shuhada of Karbala. And he would meet the caravan of Imam Zayn al-Abidin and Sayyidah Zainab, who would return to the land of Karbala. And Imam Zayn al-Abidin alayhi salam would send a salutation to the Shuhada of Karbala and would recite the tragic grief of what occurred in Karbala and narrate to Jabir ibn Abdullah al-Ansari. On one occasion, Jabir ibn Abdullah al-Ansari is with Imam al-Baqir, and Imam al-Baqir narrates to him this hadith that I would like to share with you all. He would state, Ya Jabir, يأتي على الناس زمان يغيب عنهم إمامهم. There would be a time, O Jabir, that amongst the people, their Imam would go into ghaiba. Their Imam would go into occultation. Today, we state and we know that our Imam is in ghaiba. The Imam says that time, فَيَا طُوبَى لِلثَّابِتِينَ عَلَىٰ أَمْرِنَا فِي ذَلِكَ الزَّمَانِ. Glad tidings, congratulations upon those who are steadfast upon our commands in that time, during this time today, during the time of the ghaiba of the Imam. And then he mentions that the very minimal reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala of thawab, of the greatness of thawab from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would state to them, O my beloved servants, O my beloved creation, Ibadi, amantum bisirri. You believed in that one that went into occultation, that Imam that I sent amongst you, that Imam who is in ghaiba. And know, فَأَبْشِرُوا بِحُسْنِ الثَّوَابِ, فَأَبْشِرُوا, that have good news for you all, glad tidings for you all, of the best of reward, of the best of thawab for you all. Then, as the Imam continues to mention the greatness of being steadfast on the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, on the deen and the faith, Jabir ibn Abdullah al-Ansari asks, A very simple question, but an important question. He asks, يا ابن رسول الله أو إمام الباقر ما هي أفضل الأعمال? What's the best of deeds? ما أفضل الأعمال ما يستعمله المؤمن في ذلك الزمان, that a mu'min, a believer, should perform during that time, during that age, during that era. This is a question that we ask today. What's the best of deeds for me to perform? For truly, انتظار الفرج بالصبر عبادة. To wait for the occultation, to wait for the Imam's reappearance after the occultation is a form of ibadah. Imam al-Baqir responds, number one, حفظ اللسان, to guard and control and protect our tongue, to speak what's best, what's appropriate, and what we should say, bringing everyone closer to the path of Allah, path of Rasulullah, path of the Quran, and inviting them all to the path of the Imam of our time, the one who shall bring back justice and peace in this world, inshallah.